Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court's DLC on Blood Moon difficulty. Last time we killed the Baron. Yeah, it actually went pretty well. We ended up getting very lucky with a virtue, but I think we could have done it without the virtue. I think that we were in a good spot. It was a weird group composition. We brought both an occultist and a vestal, but it worked out. Anyway, the effect of that is a veil lifted, so all of the Crimson Curse people have recovered. No bleeding people anywhere in the world. We also have no infestation, so we're not going to run into any bugs for a little bit. It'll rebuild. So the next Crimson Court quest is a champion level 5 dungeon, which is similar. I think it's got, what's that? Viscount Spices. Extra crit and healing when eating. Interesting. That sounds terrible. Interesting. So you have to kill the Viscount to get access to the Countess? Interesting. Okay. So, anyway, she's champion level 5. So, we don't need to kill her on the way to the Darkest Dungeon. So I think I'm probably just going to focus towards beating the game and then come back and do the rest of the courtyard stuff. So we don't have to, so I can get rid of the time limit and the death counter. I want to have a death counter. I want to have people, I'm sorry. I want to be able to throw people into the meat grinder while exploring out these new areas. I felt bad in the courtyard we just did, skipping all of that content. We could have found all those treasures, we could have found a lot more money, we could have found more trinkets, but we didn't because I didn't want to risk the heroes. I want to level up so we can, I want to level up, I want to beat the Darkest Dungeon so we can risk the heroes. That's the point of it all. Anyway, we got another blueprint, so we could unlock another area. What should we do? I still would like the Sanguine Vintners, even though we're doing really well on blood this time. They all require so many heirlooms. You could get the Jester's Performance Hall. Only 20 damage on it? Eh. Now, none of them are immediately appealing to me. I mean, there's certainly a lot of good things, but not. I mean, that's amazing. The House of the Yellow Hand right there. The extra scouting, extra crit. But not for 100 of those. Let's just focus on getting the rest of our buildings upgraded and building up more money, first of all. So, anything interesting here? Tenacity Ring. Worth thinking about. That's kind of terrible. That's like a worse version of your other color. Nah. Okay, well, let's see, what do we got? We still have 2 heroes that are below the ability to run the veteran, but we're gonna do it anyway. I think we're not gonna sit around for them because we can't like hire out a full party of level 0s. So we're gonna find some easy missions, like this boss fight maybe. Nah. Mooncloak. There's a thought. Let's go for that Mooncloak. And we're going to bring one of the 2 of these along. It's a ruins run, so we're going to bring you along because of the reduced bleed chance. Wow, it's been a while since I had set up for like a regular run. What do you think? We have too many occultists, by the way. We've got like 4 occultists across the entire thing. It's sort of high class. Now, yeah, we got 4 occultists and 4 vestals. That's just like way too many healers. But yeah. That's how we kept finding. So 8 of the 27 people in my dungeon are my group are healing. Okay. I don't want to dismiss people, but that's a little silly. I think we're gonna have to start running like occultists as DPSers, which works surprisingly well. They hit really hard, but not in the ruins. They hit well, they hit hard in the cove. But yeah, I would love to trade like one of those for a Grave Robber and one of these for a Houndmaster or something. No, well, let's set up this run. So, front line. Maybe you? I can see that work. Let's send level 3 people in. We need to make sure we all go up to level 5 at the right time. So, Talaboys. A second rank occultist and sure. One of these tend to do really well. Crusaders like being in the... Well, not you. You're a fear of unholy. Okay, the other Crusader likes being against the ruins. You have Hieromania. You're not a good choice for this. But you're fine. Okay, that's the group. Let's get them out. We did get a Hellion War Paint. No, we got that. We had that before. What do we get? We got the dissection kit, which we are never going to use. Well, it's not terrible. I mean, I never use incision because it's bad, but I could imagine now that he's in the second spot, running more rank 3, well, more rank 3 plague doctors and using incision over. But no, I'm always going to try to increase his It's a trinket problem. The next best trinket is the last best vial, and that gives you stun and blight, and increase to range abilities. So, and the blight abilities are ranged. So, yeah, it doesn't have enough synergy. Maybe when we find out what the other side of it is. Anyway, trinketing these people out. We're going to go heavy DPS. You're going to take a Seer Stone. Someone else is going to take a map. Someone who's good at disarming. Sure. You're going to get your typical things. We don't need to bring the Dazzling Mirror because there's no infection. We will not run into Bloodsuckers. So we'll bring the Dazzling Charm. Well, no, that would be stupid. Let's bring the Dazzling Charm. We don't really have an Undead Slayers. Maybe I should just give her, like, Dismiss's Charm? Let's give her the Candle. And you, my man, will get... Tempting to give you the speed. Let's give you the Berserk Charm instead. It's kind of like that, except for it gives you stress also. And a Sun Ring. No, Sun Ring. And you get a... Kyurgen's Charm would be the ideal, but we don't have one. I thought we did. Maybe it was stolen from us? I'll give you Jania's head. It's a good run. Should be simple. Let's do town stuff. You get your upgrades. But I think everybody else can just run a bit light. We have the trinkets to make up the difference. I want to start building up more wealth. We do need the right abilities, though. So, actually, wait a minute. So let's take a look at this. That's a necessity. So all this would do is go from 106 to 105.6. It just gets more accurate. It doesn't actually become more damaging. But when you upgrade this, no, it again just becomes more. We'll just give her main ability. Extra stun chance you want? Okay. We should sell trinkets. There's lots of trinkets we're not going to use. So we are not going to use... Well, we could use that again. I looked right over this when I was going for him, but I don't want to sell it. I want to see what the other side is first. We're not going to use that. Or that. Probably won't ever use that. We never use bleed on him. I'm keeping that around, although I'm not using it ever. We don't need 2 of these. No. I'm keeping the 2 stun stones. I'm sorry, damage stones. Even though we have lots of other options, just so we have something to fall back on. That's bad. No. Okay. Should we keep that? I'm not going to use it again. I have enough scouting trinkets instead. I kind of hate selling trinkets, but I want to get my bank up and running. Do we have nighttime ambush? We do. Okay, let's go. Or no, we should de-stress. Are you a nymphomaniac? Or are you just not gambling? You're a known cheat. Everyone else can just heal passively, I think. Okay, let's go. Mooncloak. A ruins run. It's medium. We're activating altars, and it'll set us up nicely for going after the necromancer with a lobby. Oh wait, do we have the right abilities equipped? No, you can't lunge. It's not really a bleed based, so we'll take the noxious instead. Don't need weaken. I'll take the stun. No, we don't really need help. No, we can help with stunning. Sure. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we don't need blood. And nobody's dying. 63 blood. I think that's a decent haul for the first round of the game. Let's go.
Can the defiled be consecrated? Can the fallen find rest?
Good scout. So let's see, have we shown any of them? Yep, there's a quest location. There's one. Okay, we'll peek over here. We'll peek at this first. Then I guess we're not going to get that curio ever. We're going to have to go around this way, peek at that, come down, turn that in, come back and around down here, and come back like that. Oh wait, wrong way. Good. Nice little easy battle to start to help with the de-stressing. We should have been focusing on one of them. Yeah, I need to not disrespect this place. This is easier than where I just was, but it's still a veteran ruins run. It could still go very wrong. Let's just say I'm less tense than I was fighting those other guys. Sorry. That won't kill you both. No, not quite. You'll die next time, though. Good dodging. I should probably just continue on and whack at these guys. We don't have that much damage to heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own. A death by inches.
Excuse me. You dead? Yep.
Obliterated.
Yeah. Now we're at a nice baseline. Comfortable.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I think we'll still collect blood, even though there's no bugs, just at a lower rate. We're not going to fight the battle, but we can peek out and get this. Won't turn off a ruby. Won't turn away a ruby. I don't think we're gonna need to camp. It's going too well. So we probably can get rid of one of our food stacks too. But not yet. We don't need scouting. This is so lackadaisic, it makes me want to like run in the dark or something. I think I'd rather pull you forward if we can. Good. Oh, I don't have, oh. Too bad. I was hoping I had my weaken out. I would have weakened this guy. Should I just kill that one instead? No, it's stunned. Ah, well. It was a low chance. Ground pound! Oh my. Yeah, I need to respect this place. I can't just assume that I'm gonna do fine. Oh my.
Quickly the tide turns.
And I just got rid of all the what's it called? All the firewood. Good dodge. Will this kill you? Yes.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
No. Good. Okay, well, that was a good lesson in not getting cocky. Good.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Is this a good chance? 110 versus 130, 170, 185. That's a good chance. Good. Okay, we're recovered. We're a little stressed, but that's okay. We can't fix it during this fight. Bone commanders are too dangerous. We're not going to be able to stun you again. That's a bad chance. So let's just get some blight going. Are you dead? Not yet, but you will be after this. There you go.
Well struck.
Optimal.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Okay.
The light, the promise of safety.
Let's fix some things. We don't need the stun. We need the weaken. And you're not getting a lot of use out of your flashing daggers. Well, you're not out of the pick to the face, certainly. Let's get the toxic trickery, just to avoid bleeds like that. Sure. We'll go ahead and bandage it. Don't touch books. Books are bad. Let's go for a stun. Sure. That's a little irritating, actually.
A powerful blow.
Oh. Don't stun me. Good dodge. Good.
As
Oh.
the fiend falls.
Well, that's fair. I dodge you, you dodge me. Again, I stun you, you stun me. It's like reciprocity. But we need a good fight to get rid of some of the stress.
Masterfully executed. Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
We're gonna get this anyways, so no point in peeking. Eventually we're gonna walk this way. Food check. Come on, give me another easy fight, like a couple of club dudes.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Good scout. Ah, good double scout. Let's go ahead and get that. I'm feeling confident. We don't need to. There's no no quest objective this way, but maybe we'll find some loot or something, or an opportunity to de-stress.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
How am I doing? 3 more torches. That's a little worrisome. We have lots more rooms. We're gonna walk back in the dark till there, I think. This will do. This is fine for a de-stressing fight. Oh. Sure. Good. No. They always focus on the one who has the high stress already. It's annoying. At least you can't be rended from there. Good. Oh, that dodge. It would have been perfect if you killed both of those and...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ah. There. Oh, I didn't mean to crit. That's a shame. Now he can actually attack me instead of scratching. Okay, this is a good situation. We can just keep on stunning this dude, and he can keep healing. I should move her forward into the second spot while when she gets her her dodge up. That doesn't help. Annoying. Turn order got reversed. That's okay. It's kind of annoying that they move themselves, so I keep having to hit the guy who already has the stun resistance. But that's okay. We can make it work.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Aw, man. He's just bleeding harder and harder. We're not cutting ahead of that. What is your bleed resistance, dude? 60%? You just keep failing. This is not going to work. At least it's shuffled, but yeah. Nice crit.
Is restored.
Good. She's supposed to be dodgy. What's going on? Maybe she's getting like a real malice from being low level. 12, 6, 18. Just a few more turns and we'll be done. Nice. So 6 and 12. That's nice. Not necessary though. Ah, always with the bleeds.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Not quite dead, but he will be. I think I got him. Yep.
Slowly, gently.
Okay.
This is how a life is taken.
Back to baseline. I'd love to bring home more portraits, but it's the money we need. Let's drop some food. We don't need all this food. And sure, we'll go ahead and bandage. I don't think this is a good thing to get. I think that it's more likely to be bad than good. So bad luck on that curio. Resort the group. Books are bad, don't touch books. Okay, 2 more food checks. We only have 4 more rooms, so I think that should be good.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
The torch is actually useful because we're running a little low on torches. I am gonna light up. Back to full. This would have been a better fight to de-stress. Are we still de-stressed? I can de-stress you a little bit at the end. Well, let's try to pull you forward. Good. But I can't hit you with you anymore. That's too bad. Someone else will deal with you.
Destroyed.
Okay. Just a little bit of delay. I just want to hit him a couple times. Her a couple times.
The match is struck. A
No context.
blazing star is born.
time to perform beyond one's limits.
Alright. Nice touch.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We're done. And Skelly is so full of blight. There's no reason to sit around. Okay, I want the money.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
I would love to know where the next quest area is. Is that it? It is. Okay. Okay, we're gonna drop the bandages for the money. And then we're gonna drop the extra torches for the busts. Let's get this first. A map I don't need. Okay, so we know that there is no need for no obstacles, so we can get rid of our shovels. I would love to. I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of one of these. Which one? It'll wear off before the next battle, but I don't know. I feel like I got some mileage out of it. That's helpful.
A fortune.
We can retorch before this. No fight. Oh, it has a fight. It's not a bad fight, though. Let's pull you forward. Those resists. Guard? That's just annoying. Oh, those crits. I'm inclined to delay a little bit, not for the stress, for the light. Just so we get back up to topped off. Because we have like sun rings and stuff that will benefit from being in the light.
The decisive bubbling.
Nah, I should have stunned. Oh well. Because every time I do that, I get what? 8 torch. That's more than I thought. I thought it would be like 5 torch or something. Yeah. One more on him, on her, and we'll be done. In fact, I should just start killing them. There you go.
way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
It'll die. See if we can get last heal off. Good. So blighted. 14 stack. Is there anything worth doing? We're all topped.
Ah. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You know, I'd be willing to get rid of keys. I think that it's very unlikely that this room, that these two curios will be keys. Will be, well, probably we won't even need to fight that battle. Let's just drop stuff. Keys. There, a whole stack of loot. More than a whole stack. Let's go see what this is, and then we'll reevaluate. Oh, it's books. We have reduced stress. We have no stress at all. Let's go home. I don't want to risk running into something bad there and then having to go home with like one person at 50 stress. That would cost me 1,500 gold. And it's unlikely we'll get a full stack from this one fight. Let's go. There's our first moon cloak. If only I were more willing to run in the dark. I swear, I can't wait till we beat this and then start over again and do a full dark only the entire time. Except for, I guess, in the courtyard, because courtyard is always bloodlight. But everywhere else, we're going to be in the dark. It's going to be fun. The worries. Winded.
The shuffling dead are silenced. We have claimed dominion over the ruins once more.
Okay, we'll deal with that next time. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Darkest Dungeon, the Crimson Court DLC on Blood Moon difficulty. Thank you.